Some men do really think that they are acting smart, but in reality, they are just exposing how cheap they really are. So in today's video, I'm going to share with you 5 things that men do thinking it really makes them look smart, while in reality, it actually makes them look cheap. So yes, my guys, the first thing that makes men look cheap on my list today is infidelity. Yes, my guys, cheating doesn't add any value in your life. It doesn't make you look stronger. It doesn't make you look like a man with other options. It only makes you look like a man with no discipline, a man with no self-control, and a man with no backbone. Yes, my guys, the moment you cheat on your partner, especially if you are in a relationship, you loses your value. The benefit of being in a relationship, the value of being in a relationship is that commitment, that loyalty, that trust. And so the moment you go out of the relationship, or the moment you cheat on your partner, your relationship is already meaningless. It loses that value. Yes, my guys. And again, the worst part about going outside the relationship, especially with many different types of women, is that it normally causes fragmentation. Yes, my guys, you will never grow as a man if all you do is to go outside the relationship to sleep with the different types of women, because each time you sleep with these women, they will always need something from you. They will always take something from you, either financially or even some little favors, which will always hinder your growth. Yes, my guys, sleeping with different types of women will always cause fragmentation in your life. A high value man will always look for something serious with one woman. He will always build something strong with one woman, because he knows very well, he understands his values. He is a high value man. He doesn't need validation outside his relationship. He's very okay with one woman, and this is one thing that makes him different from a low value man. So yes, my guys, the first thing that some men do that makes them feel like they are really acting smart, but in reality it makes them look cheap, is infidelity. Stop infidelity at all costs. Just be loyal to one woman and build with one woman, and you will really build something serious with one person, instead of going outside there sleeping with someone that you even don't know very well, which can really endanger your life. So yes, my guys, the first thing is infidelity. Infidelity doesn't make you look smart. It doesn't make you look a high value man. It only lowers your value. Number 2, being extremely rude. Yes, my guys, now this is another thing that men do, thinking that it makes them look smart, while in reality it only makes them look cheap. Being extremely rude. Now, being extremely rude normally kill that respect. And remember that respect is the foundation of any successful relationship, be it with a woman, be it with any other person out there. Respect will always play an essential role. So the moment you become rude, it definitely lowers your value instantly. Yes, my guys, for instance, if you are rude to service staff, people like waiters, bartenders, if you are rude to strangers, if you are even rude to your own woman, it will definitely make you look like a low value man. Remember that a man's real strength is based on how he communicates. So if you are always careless with your words, if you are always rude to even your own woman, it definitely makes you look cheap. Yes, my guys, and this is the second thing that makes a man look cheap: being extremely rude. Number 3, flirting with other women to make your woman jealous is another thing that men do, thinking that it makes them look smart, while in reality it only makes them look cheap. Yes, my guys, if you are the type of a person who has to flirt with other women just to make your woman jealous, then you are already lost. You know, relationships are built on trust, respect, and loyalty. The moment you include jealousy in your relationship, you are already destroying your relationship. Yes, my guys, a high value man doesn't thrive on validations and attentions outside his relationship. He only focuses on his woman and one relationship. A high value man doesn't need to pin other people down to feel like he owns the room. A high value man knows his worth, and he will never ever flirt with other women to make a woman jealous. Yes, my guys, if you do this to make your woman jealous, then you are already cheap. Some men normally think that if their woman sees other girls giving them attention, they normally think that their women will get jealous. No, it doesn't make your woman jealous. It only makes your woman feel like you don't respect her. This is another thing that makes you look cheap. If you have to flirt with other women to make your woman jealous, now this makes you look cheap, and it doesn't make you look like a high value man. It doesn't make you look smart. It only does the opposite. Number 4, acting like you know it all. Yes, my guys, now this is another thing that makes a man look cheap. You know, the moment you start acting like the smartest person in the room, it definitely makes a woman to label you as a cheap person. You know, women are naturally attracted to men who know it all but still play cool. Men who know how to observe, men who know how to listen but doesn't act like they know it all. Yes, my guys, you know, relationships are built on partnership and not dictatorship. And the moment you start acting like you know it all, it will turn your woman off, and it will shut down your woman's voice. She won't get that space of, you know, proving a point, since you acting like you know it all. So yes, my guys, acting like you know it all is another thing that makes you look cheap instantly. Number 5, playing hard to get. Yes, my guys, now this is another thing that men do, thinking that it makes them look smart, while in reality it only makes them look cheap. Yes, my guys, playing hard to get doesn't raise your value. It only makes you look cheap. You know, some men really think that pulling back, ignoring messages, or acting overly unavailable will raise their value. Instead, it only does the opposite. Yes, my guys, if you have to ignore a woman's message for too long, if you have to act like you don't care so that a woman can chase you, she won't chase you. Yes, my guys, she will definitely move on to another man who truly cares about her, who truly wants to communicate openly without playing hard to get, without playing little games. Yes, my guys, so this is another thing that makes you look cheap, when you have to play hard to get. A high value man will always stand out because he has a purpose. He doesn't care about being chased. He's always about his life. So if you keep playing hard to get, you are a cheap person. So yes, my guys, these are the 5 things that makes a man look cheap. So if you have any of these signs, then you are definitely a cheap man. But if you don't have any of these signs, then you are a smart man. So yes, my guys, make sure you subscribe to that channel, and see you next time in the next video.